again. Try it again. See what happens this time. I came to Boston in 1978 with about 80 bucks and a handful of coins. I stopped at Stone Soup Jack and visited him, and I learned one thing that from Jack Powers, that that what we do matters, and we have a right to do it.
Thank you.
And yeah. All right, just one poem here. I appreciate the time. It's not that long. It's a poem called The Visit, and I grew up in a rural town, and this is coming back to that town almost 20 years after my father had died. It's called The Visit. 18 years since I left, and in the town they still call me by my dead father's name. Here you're known as one familiar thing until you die or move away. This autumn afternoon, I walk across rusted railroad tracks beside the deserted plant my father cleaned the machines of for 30 years. The line rerouted, the factory moved south, and with it, the town's commerce. I wonder what it is that doesn't change, and think how we often return to the wrong old ways. These streets are named for exactly what or where they are. Maple, Lake, North, Elm. Mine was clay, the neutrality of a simple life. Children then were bored and willing to do anything to get out. Strange how I'm the one who's gone and now come back. I hear my father's voice and turn toward the creek lined with willows we fished from all my childhood. The creek is polluted, overwhelmed by whatever the town can't live with. And looking into those murky waters, I know we must be what we have been and more. Thank you. Okay, that was Wally Butts. Next, Ilona Quinn.
Statue of Romulus and Remus. Romulus and Remus, I could have given more than the stone wolf mother with the cold frozen teat. Consider now my human warmth. Might that have moved your upturned heads? No, stubborn sucklings, you stayed on, denying me my sustenance, denying that my upturned arms still reach towards men who've turned to stone.
Fighting with the microphone again. Do this every night. Everybody's left. That was Ilona Quinn. Next, Carty Bledsoe.
Triangle. 3 points, quite sharp, bound by lines, never crossing, forming angles, never opposite, always relative. I rode the train to see my father. His third wife laid the table. There was always room for new combinations. And why would God give each 2 hands if not to grasp one in this, one in the other? My lover who could not love arrived at midnight unexpected, a can of soup in one hand, the other outstretched to find another in his place. The day of the abortion, he dropped me by the clinic in angry silence, unwilling to fathom the geometry of this little death, or his part in the matter, the vacuum filled, then emptied again. In the 60s, we built domes woven of triangles that met in soft curves. No one would admit a memory of the four-walled bedroom with its locked door. There should be a tomb for the unknown lover, hymn to lateral motion, history's swollen secret. Somewhere in Philadelphia, my half-sisters have come of age. Nature, too, scatters her seed and none complain. The heart must be square to grieve so, two triangles merged along a dotted line, cut here. In death, the young wife takes her husband's hand and whispers, "You must wed again." What could be simpler? One in one, as the bodies mount up to their place beside the Holy Three. Heaven, the wet dream of white men, highly technical, while the ocean stews in her juices. 2 by 2 they clamber aboard, all that is needed to start once more the cycle. Soon the third will arrive. Third eye, third wish, third dimension, unescapable escape into what could be. 3 kings, 3 graces, 3 blind mice, not two, but three. The face, the mirror, the translation, the world, the dream, and the passage between. Was the mouth designed to nourish one, to love another, or to speak to all?